Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of 3 Geeks Flix. It is just me, the tech. I've got a quick geek feed. We had a lot drop in the last 24 hours as far as trailers and sneak peeks go, and I'm going to jump right into them. Now, It released a new mini trailer, sneak peek, whatever you want to call it, at the MTV Movie Awards. And let me tell you what, folks, if I didn't already tell you before when we reviewed this that it's terrifying, it does completely look absolutely terrifying. I will never look at balloons, given red balloons, quite the same way, to be pretty blunt on that fact and whatnot. But It himself, man, we still haven't heard a word. I can't wait to hear his voice. Just absolutely stoked for this film. Every trailer and every sneak peek I see, I don't do horror, but I'll definitely go to this. Moving on, though, another MTV drop was Transformers: The Last Night. I have to give this one a little props over some of our other ones. I do like that this film looks like it's taking more of a dark turn. Now, it's Michael Bay, so it's going to have fantastic visuals. You all know that. It's going to have a decent, but, more mainstream, upbeat, rock, pop, blah, blah, you name it, kind of soundtrack is what I'm looking for, the word I was searching for. So I'm willing to give this one a shot. That story-wise, I would really like it to be a stronger story. I wouldn't mind seeing it take a darker turn, especially since something's going on with Optimus. So it looks promising, but, still, you go into these kind of with your brain off and just to sit and enjoy, usually. Moving on to another one, Wonder Woman dropped another trailer, its final trailer, and it looks good, folks. It looks good. I liked the trailer before this better. I felt it was a little stronger trailer. This one does give us a lot of new scenes, a lot of new shots, a little more dialogue of kind of what's going on with the story, how Diana got involved with humankind, even though warned not to. All in all, I mean, it's solid, to use one of the Muse's words. It really is, and it's more than solid. It's good. It's good. I wouldn't say the trailer was absolutely great, but it was good, and I love some of the scenes. I love some of the action, so I'm hopeful, and I think it looks well, and I hope to see more of it in the theaters that transfer over, because if the trailers look half as good as the movie should be, it'll be a great movie, nonetheless. Also, another sneak peek, I believe, at the MTV Movie Awards was the Spider-Man Homecoming sneak peek that we got, and I liked so much that we got to actually see more Peter Parker in this than we necessarily say all just full-blown Spider-Man. We get to see the guy behind the mask, the kid himself, struggling through school, friends, and just trying to keep the secret and be an Avenger at the same time. Really some funny moments, good humor, which is needed, especially with the Spider-Man film, a little younger superhero, so you're going to have some more sarcasm, not so gritty, not so time-worn, as you would say. So bring it on, dig it, ready for it. Good summer movies coming up. But one of the last things that I want to talk to you about is I actually, on accident, stumbled upon the Blade Runner 2049 live event that went on at 11 o'clock Central Time today on Facebook, and they debuted the new trailer for it. And I tell you what, man, this film is definitely a warm blanket for me. It is a 10 in my book as far as the original Blade Runner goes. Given that, this film just added on to it. Great discussion beforehand, especially Harrison Ford being Harrison Ford. He was hilarious, as he always is, especially during the Star Wars interviews. But that trailer looks gorgeous. The music is Blade Runner. it is that universe. You are back and you are in it. And I'm going to talk more about it because I really want to do a trailer break on it, so I'm going to try to talk the Muse into it. But another thing I'm so excited about, a lot of people didn't remember or realize, is that Jared Leto's in it. And yes, I'm a fanboy. But yes, I got to see my boy Leto in it, and he looks awesome. He seems to have a very pivotal and foundation-shaking, as far as it goes, role within the universe. He's an important individual as far as it goes, not just a brief little cameo or something like that. So I like it. I dig it. I'm ready for more of it. I'm ready for this summer of movies. I think a lot of you all out there are. The Muse and I definitely have a lot of work to do as far as these last 48 hours goes, and shoot, what's to come this whole summer. So anyways, appreciate you all sticking around like I always do. And before I close the show, I'm going to stop myself and say check us out, of course, on Facebook, 3 Geeks Flix. Give us a like, comment, holler, troll us. You don't do Facebook, of course, we've got Twitter. It's at the number 3 Geeks Flix. That's Flix, like I always say. Follow there, troll there, holler there. Get involved. You are the third geek, folks. Get on YouTube. Give us that subscribe. Give us a like. Leave us some comments. We want to get you involved in the show. We'd love to have another third geek on. It doesn't have to be about a trailer. It doesn't have to be about a movie. It can be a question. It could be an idea. It could be a rant. Bring it on. We're ready for it all. Just prepare yourself for the Muse, because he's not forgiving. And that's about as much as I'm allowed to say about it. I did sign a contract. It may or may not have been in blood, but we'll just leave that one alone. So appreciate y'all sticking around, and stay tuned to the glow of those monitors, because we're going to catch you next time. Good night. I need tape. My kids know how to go through all my tape. All kinds of magical treasures in here, folks. Why can I never find where the tape begins? Okay. What's wrong with this thing? That's a 3M product, so it shouldn't be this hard. They don't make the things you make, they only make them better. Too bad I can't get paid for that. Trying to put my show notes where I can see them, so I don't have to look very far off the screen or at the camera. You know, it's kind of a look down, look up, look down, look up, look down, look up. You know, is it too noticeable when I do that? Leave it in the comments. I've got green, Manic Panic, Tish and Snookies, vegan. What the hell do I care if my hair color's vegan?